أساس بشنا هم وتها كاملة وسانو وكاملة وكاغوتنا داعش نكارن نبس شوي تشترم كارن قالك تشتي.
Maybe my first message to those victims who were in the captivity, I would tell them ISIS wanted to make us slaves without human values. I will tell them we are still here, we are still strong, and they cannot eliminate, they couldn't eliminate us.
از بشموان زلام داعش كا وقيم قرتين كوان زلاما جو هوا خلاص بناش دستمانينا وكهون خلاص بنهم نكارن بيش برياكي بساكنو وتشتف سري وهاتيهم بيش بساك از بشموان زلام داعش افتش نبو وابمكارن البيش بري وان بساكنو بتشتف سري مهاتيهم بيش.
And for the men who are doing this violence, I say we are so powerful, we can stay in front of them and tell them what they did. We will not withdraw, we will not keep it silent, we will stay against them and in front of them and tell everybody about the crimes.
Thank you. What can the United Nations do to give Lamya a voice?
Yeah, thank you for that great question. An important part of our mandate as the Special Representative on Sexual Violence in Conflict is really to bridge the voices of survivors and grassroots civil society leaders to decision makers and policy spaces. So part of what our office does is facilitate the participation of women from conflict zones in the debates of the Security Council, in General Assembly meetings in New York, so that all of those deliberations can be informed by the ground truths, the perspectives of the survivors themselves. We will never have protection without participation. So we equally support the representation and participation of women in all peace and security processes as a means of securing their protection and justice, whatever justice means to them, because it's not just about law, it's about justice, which means social justice, conditions of equality, reparations, and recognition. We speak sometimes about bridging the grassroots and the treetops. So we try to better connect the grassroots survivors and civil society organizations with the realm of high policy in New York or Geneva, so that these are working in tandem from the bottom up to the top down. We all have the same objective. So absolutely, we try to amplify the voices of survivors and women's rights activists in high-level policy spaces. And when we go to the field and go to conflict zones, as we do on a regular basis, we meet with the survivors and organizations supporting them and carry their voices to the highest levels of their governments.